Libero will be in white, contrasting with her teammates in black. And of course, Elise Thompson for Emory, as usual, will be in blue. The opposite color is the mandate for the Libero. Both sides marching out to nice applause from both crowds. Our PA announcer will first have the national anthem and then introduce the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the United States. Fails to give me chills hearing that song. And now we'll have the introduction, I believe, first of Colorado and then of Emory. This is the regional final. And the fans still filing in. It's a great crowd on hand.
Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages and the use of tobacco products is prohibited.
First, of course, we go through the rules, basically staying off the floor and showing good sportsmanship at all times. That is very, very important.
Welcome to Emory University and the Woodruff PD Center for the 2019 NCAA Division III Volleyball Championships and the Atlanta Regional. It is Championship Sunday.
We are ready to go, just getting our introductions done. And I don't expect a lot of changes in lineups based on what we've seen thus far.
Volleyball Elite Eight in the cornfields of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Let's meet the two teams. Next, today's match features the Tigers of Colorado College.
And the starters for Colorado College will be Georgia Mullins, Lainey Swan, Allie Freeberg, Margot Spaethling, Lizzie Counts, and the Libero Anna Gorolnik. That's the same lineup I'd expect at any time. And for Emory, Maggie Remmel, Cassie Serb, the setter, Morgan McKnight, Finn Wilkins, Leah Saunders, and Sarah Carr in the back row, who has played tremendous volleyball. Elise Thompson being the Libero.
Number 9, Rachel Cruz. Number 10, Isabel Aragon Menzel. Number 12, Libby Lazara. Number 13, Caitlin Lawrence. And number 15, Isabella Vasquez. The starters for Colorado College.
Now the starters being introduced to the crowd here.
Number 1, Anna
Gorolnik, Anna Gorolnik, the Libero.
Senior, Oakland, California, number 3, Lizzie Counts.
Lizzie Counts, the senior setter, who has been exceptional during this tournament. Georgia Mullins, middle blocker.
Senior from Colorado, number 14, Jordan Mullins. Junior from Montrose, Colorado, number 16, Allie Freeberg. Junior from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Lainey Swan.
Lainey Swan being introduced now. Allie Freeberg already been introduced.
Assistant coaches for Colorado College,
The matchup in the middle will be the most interesting one for me to see between Margot Spaethling, who is really, really good. And she's just coming back off that injury because she's played the last 9 matches. This is her 10th match back off injury, so I expect her to be good. And now the Emory Eagles will be introduced. First the non-starters, then the starters.
Starting lineups for Emory. Freshman from Seabrook, Texas, number 4, Cassie Serb.
Cassie Serb, the freshman phenom setter who has done such a phenomenal job reaching freshman of the year. I'm part of the all-region team, and frankly deserves it.
Junior from Scottsdale, Arizona.
Leah Saunders, who is a right side attacker, has been exceptional. Finn Wilkins will split time. She starts. Maggie Rimmel comes on.
Junior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 26, Maggie Rimmel.
So this is going to be exciting. It really is. I'm anticipating a very good match and just want to see both teams play well.
Assistant coaches for Emory, Brianna Jones, John Braden, Kyle Landegren, and Kennedy Bryan. Head coach in her 24th season for Emory, Jenny McDowell.
We are ready to roll. Teams will be meeting at the net. And Rick Swan and Jenny McDowell shaking hands. They are good friends, I know, so I'm sure it's tough to play a good friend, but it's real simple. It's November, and in Division III, that means win or go home. The winner moves on to Cedar Rapids, Iowa for the Elite Eight and the Final Four. The loser, who will have had a tremendous season, has to go home. We will see how this shakes out. And I'm excited to see how the teams come out. They played, of course, 2 matches in a row. This is their 3rd match in 3 days, so fatigue may be a factor. Fans still filing into the Woodruff Physical Education Facility. Can't think of a better place to host the regional final and where we are right now. And we have the Emory Eagle is here. Here and up, and I suspect, though I don't know it, that it will be Colorado College. Now I know they'll be putting the ball in play first. It'll be Jordan Mullen putting it in play first, another senior. This is a senior-laden team. They are experienced and they are tough. Going to be a great, great match. They're not intimidated at all, I can assure you, now that they've been in Emory's building for 3 days. The usual suspects on the floor, and here we go. Best of 5 to 25. 5th set will be necessary. Outside, McKnight. McKnight didn't get quite a clean put away, but down anyway. McKnight had a phenomenal match last night. Elise Thompson will start out with the serve. Emory leads 1-0 out of the gate. Tough serve, passed off the net. Back set. Long, nice eye by Sarah Carr. Wow, I thought that was playable, but that's why she's down there and I'm up here, because she knew better than I did. 2-0 Eagles. This one passed well. They go outside. Down. Good swing there by Allie Freeberg. One looks at 2. And the libero, Anna Gorolnik, who has played exceptional volleyball the last 3 days. Serve, but passed well. Middle, tipped, dug. Dug up by Carr. Outside. The deep corner. That's not coming back. What a smart shot by McKnight. Just fired to the corner, and there was no one there. And as you would expect of both these teams, they come in very well prepared. Emory 3-1. This one passed a little bit off, but hammered down. And there is a player whose name, Margot Spaethling. We're going to be saying her name a lot. She is a 6'2 senior out of Larkspur, California, and she is a hammer. 2 looks at 3. Serving substitution in, Isabel Aragon Menzel to serve. The left-hander going back. That goes long. Good eyes by the Eagles. It's 4-2. This will be Jordan McKnight serving. Tough serve, but pass well. Tipped. Doug. Thompson puts it over. Deep. This one passed well. Hammered. Beautiful swing there. Allie Freeberg again. It's 3 looking at 4. Short. Beautiful serve. That's an ace. 4-4. Great serve. Haley Harris, one of the serving subs, another senior. Beautiful serve. That thing died at about the 3-foot line. This one goes deep. Dug up. That goes wide. 4-4. 2 points in a row for the Tigers. Colorado College looking sharp. Nice pass. Outside. Martin. Tara Martin says, I'll deliver the word. 6-5 now. I think. Serving substitution, Kelsey Means in for the Eagles to serve. Tough serve, but pass well. Right side. Roll shot, Doug. Kept alive, it'll be Martin bringing it over in 1. Dumped and dug, but unable to be kept alive, and that makes it 6-5. We were tied at 5, now it's 6-5 Tigers. And here is Spaethling back to serve. 6-2, and she plays bigger than that. Tough server as well. That was going to happen. That's a double hit. And 7-5. Colorado College takes the first 2-point lead for either team. Tough serve from Spaethling. This one passed off the net. Martin. Wow. Nice eye there by Thompson. She knew that was out. I don't think anybody else did, but the teammates listened to each other. 6 serve 7. Colorado College leads by 1. It's 6 looking at 7. Saunders. Tough serve, but passed very well. Dug up. Outside. Blocked. And down. Big block by Lizzie Counts, the setter outside. Speaking of playing big, Lizzie Counts listed only at 5'7". She plays a lot bigger than 5'7". That's something Jenny McDowell said in her comments to the press last night. 8-6. That's long. 9-6. I'm not sure. I don't think it's nerves. I think it's just these are tough serves, and this is Lizzie Counts, the setter, back to serve, and she serves with a lot of velocity. Outside. Martin just hit one hard, but it was dug by Grolnick. Short. And serve went over on 2, and that's something every team that plays Emory has to be aware of, is Cassie's serve will go over on 2 when she feels like she has the opportunity. And let me tell you, that comes with some force. The left-hander hits it hard. 7 looks at 9. Sarah Carr back in, played excellent back row over the last 3 days. Great server, too. It's a tough serve. That's wide. 8-9. Slide attack attempted, but that was wide. It's 8-9. Tough serve by Carr. This one passed well. Right side. Hammered. Right side attack is a weapon for this team. That is Colorado College. Georgia Mullins with the power. One of the middle blockers, the other one besides Faithling. It is now 10 looking at 8. Jordan Mullen, we've gone around in a rotation now. Tough serve, kept alive. Don't know how Saunders got to that. Dug it again by Carr. Wow. Defense wins. Never came, and that's all about defense right there. 2 outstanding defensive plays by Emory to keep that ball alive. I don't know how that ball, either one of those balls came up. At least Tom think of the tournament yesterday in the match against Transylvania. It is 9 looking at 10. That one goes in the net. 11-9. Tough serve, you're going to make that error sometimes when you're going for tough serves. Finn Wilkins now in the front row. And Anna Gorolnik back to serve the libero. Beautiful pass. Finn Wilkins, dug by Gorolnik. Roll shot out and wide. That's 10 looking at 11 for neither team. And Jenny McDowell trying to get her team fired up and moving a little bit. And it's not that they're not moving. I think she just wants to see more of it. Right side. Dug up by Carr. Outside, McKnight. Hammered. We're tied at 11. You don't put 2 blockers up on McKnight, you're going to pay a price. Because she is capable of going past the solo block nearly every time. This one passed off the net. Never came. Wilkins was there, but it never came. Emory takes the lead, 12-11. More fans still streaming into the building, which is great to see. Whether they're here for Colorado College or here for Emory, I'm happy they're here. These young ladies have worked since July to get here. On the line, beautiful shot. Second one of those types we have seen from Allie Freeberg, and it's 12-12. We are tied again. And I expect this kind of match to be this way the entire time. I don't see anybody getting a big lead here. Isabel Aragon-Menzel serving. The left-hander goes back for the Tigers. Out, nice eye by Carr. Tough serve, but Carr knew it was there. Boy, she's playing well in the back row. And McKnight will come back to serve. It is 13-12 Eagles. This one passed off the net, but still served where. Wow, another nice look by Thompson. I thought that was going to drop on the line, but Elise Thompson, that's why she is one of the best liberos in the country, because she has the eyes. 14 looking at 12. This one did not go. 13-14. Coming in the back row to serve. That'll be Haley Harris for the Tigers. Colorado College, much like Emory, brings in some very, very good players in the back row to play defense and serve tough. 13 looking at 14. Like that. Great pass, though. Blocked down. There's Faithling. Took away the shot from Wilkins and was right there for it, and that's 14 apiece. We're tied again. Both teams have got both their timeouts left. Neither one really has fallen down enough where they've had a reason to need it, but I expect that to change as we get deeper into this match. Serving substitution in, or excuse me, a passing substitution in. 15-14, Colorado College leads. Little miscommunications there. Rick Swan not happy with the non-call there He wanted a lift called on the set. Didn't get it. We move on, 15 apiece. Kelsey Meanson, who's had some very, very tough to handle serves. 15 apiece, it's a game to 10. Wow. Now there's something you don't see all the time. That hit a player who was literally standing, if not out of bounds, pretty close. I guess that goes as an ace, but wow, it was an out-of-bounds serve played because it touched a player. 16-15. Something you just don't see very often. This one played, passed well. Outside. Blocked. Blocked again. Emory with 2 blocks in a row. Dumped. Did not go. 17-16. 17-15, excuse me. 2 blocks. And a timeout taken by Colorado College, who is playing exceptionally well. Both these teams are so far. $17-15 is our score. Neither team hitting very well. Emory only 111 right now, and Colorado College 048, but that's going to change. Allie Freeberg with 3 kills for the Tigers. Morgan McKnight with 3 kills for the Eagles, and kind of what you'd expect in a match between 2 very evenly matched teams. 17-15 Eagles lead. Not surprised to see that timeout call getting kind of late in the game now. Rick Swan wants to try and get his team a little bit better focused, plus it also puts the pressure on Kelsey Means to come out with a tough serve coming out of the timeout. Both these teams tested tough. They have played the best all year long. And that includes Emory and Colorado College. So not much is really going to faze this team. Means goes back to serve. Emory up 17-15. Critical point here for Colorado. Critical serve for the Eagles. So not say Colorado College. Tough serve, but handled well. Hammered down, beautiful swing. Jordan Mullen there with a big swing, 17 serves, 16 serves, 17. And here's Spaethling now in the back row. Excellent server as well. She was going cross court before, she goes cross court again. And Thompson takes over, right side. Wow! Beautiful swing by Saunders. Spaethling was there, but there was a lot of heat on that ball, 18-16. Tough serve, but passed well by Gorolnik. Partially blocked and dug. Serve goes over. Going to be a free ball back to the Eagles. Can they convert? Back row. Never came. Never came. 17 serves, 18. Tough serve, but passed well. Outside, Martin, dug up. Back row, dug up. Long way off. Gonna be over, put over by Thompson. Dug up by Thompson somehow. Out, nice eye by Saunders. I thought it was gonna hit the line. That's why she's a regional player of the year, because she knew. 19-17, but great eyes, and now Carr back in, who has been a difference maker in the back row along with Thompson. 19 serves, 17. Tough serve, but passed well off. Roll shot, dug by Saunders. Middle, dug, And the middle is there. And that was not Spaethling. That was the other middle. That was Georgia Mullins. She's only 5'11", but again, plays bigger. Jordan Mullen back to serve now. I got Mullen and Mullins on this team. I got to keep them straight. 18 looking at 19. Nice pass. Tight. That goes wide. Touch, looking for a touch. Touch called. And Rick Swan is not happy. 20 serves 18. He is not a happy camper. And Lizzie Counts, the team captain, going over there and talking. Substitution in for the Eagles. Finn Wilkins back on the floor. It'll be Elise Thompson to serve once the... And Lizzie Counts going over and advising Rick Swan, who's now having a word with the second official. Again, no matter what the official says to Rick Swan, he's not going to be happy. I can guarantee you that, because he felt that should have been a tie score right now at 8-19-19. Instead, it's 20-18 Emory by 2. Elise Thompson to serve. Tough serve, tight. Dump, dug. And now Saunders has to throw it over, and this is dumped. Dug up by Saunders, outside to McKnight. Dump, dug up. Outside again. This time it goes down off the body. McKnight fires it. 21-18, Emory by 3. And then second timeout taken by Colorado College. Rick Swan probably still trying to make sure his team, but he's not happy with that last call at all. And Emory right now, I'm giving you his up-to-date scores. I've got them, up-to-date stats. Emory's still not hitting at the usual percentage, but again, that's thanks to some great work by Colorado College. Emory out digging Colorado, but Colorado College out blocking Emory 3-0. And that is the combination of Georgia Mullins and Margot Spaethling, who are both excellent blockers. McKnight now with 5 kills, Tara Martin with 2, Serve with 1, Saunders with 1, Finn Wilkins with 1. So we'll see how this turns out. Emory back on the floor, and is Colorado. So just the time, trying to slow the pace down that Emory is setting. Up 3, Emory 21-18. One more, and they could enter the zone. Elise Thompson still with the serve. Tough serve, but handled well. Blocked down by Wilkins. Solo block in the middle by Wilkins. Wow, 22-18, Emory by 4. They're in the zone. I always call that when a team is up by as many, they're up by 4 with 3 to go. Tough serve, ace! Elise Thompson let loose with an ace. I thought everyone thought it was going long. It died in the back corner. It was down, 23-18. This one goes wide, but damage done by Elise Thompson. 19 looking at 23. Next point puts set point on the board for the Eagles. Outside, McKnight. A little bit off speed, but guess what? They don't put there's no speedometer on kills. They're all kills. 24-19, set point on the board for the Eagles. Cassie served to serve, passed well. Right side, dug up, wow. Outside, McKnight, tipped, dug by... And Serb wanted that one back. I think she thought she should have put it over, but that's what happens. Just a tough play. 20 looking at 24, still set point for the Eagles. Isabel Aragon-Menzel, and I watched her serve some very tough balls last night. A good server to have back if you're Colorado College. But well passed. And there is set number 1, taking Saunders from the outside, bringing her in the middle, and guess what? That puts set one in the books, 25-20. Emory wins set one. Playing very well, but then so's Colorado College, so nothing decided yet. You got to win three. This is the first set that Colorado College has lost on this road trip. So there you got 25-20. Hitting only, now, Emory hit 121, which is not their usual. The 12 kills, 8 errors, but Colorado College only hitting minus 059, so they're having trouble with dealing with the Emory serve as well. Emory out digging Colorado College 16-12. Colorado College out blocking Emory 3-1. Individually, it's Allie Freeberg with 3 kills. Lizzie Counts with a kill of her own, the setter. Georgia Mullins, Jordan Mullen, and Margot Spaethling with 1 kill each. They're going to have to get Spaethling more involved. I'm sure that'll be a topic of conversation as the teams switch sides. For Emory, Morgan McKnight, boy, oh boy. 6 kills, Leah Saunders with 2, Tara Martin with 2, Cassie Serb with 1, Finn Wilkins with 1. Great play in the back row by Elise Thompson. Passing and digging, and Sarah Carr playing great defense back there. So we will see what happens. 2 service aces, 1 by Means, 1 by Thompson. That played a big role there. Service aces by Colorado College, Haley Harris with 2. Those service aces are a big, big deal when you got these teams. And now we've got about a minute to go until we're back. Teams have switched ends. Now Colorado College will be going from left to right. They're in the dark uniforms. Emory going from right to left. They're in the white uniforms. As I said, this is pretty simple math. 1 winner moves on to Cedar Rapids, 1 loser goes home. And it's tough to beat Emory in this building. They are undefeated at home this year. And it's not that they don't play people, they play a lot of people. Penny McDowell has brought great teams in for tournaments. She goes on the road to play great teams. The 2 losses Emory has, 1 to Claremont Mud Scripps at a tournament and 1 to Chicago during the UAAs. They came back and avenged that loss in the UAA championship, did the Eagles, beating them. But here we go. A lot of Colorado fans here, and they are up, and they know this is a long match. And I believe this time Emory will serve first, I think. Finn Wilkins had a big, big block late in the match. But again, nothing's been decided. That's 1 set out of 5. You gotta win best of 3 to. And you got 5 sets to do it in, so believe me, both these teams know. And it will be Sarah Carr going back to serve, and I like seeing this because she has been deadly from the service line. Tough serves and great defense. And we are underway in set 2. Bell passed outside. Doug. Tipped. Right side, out. Just a bit too much tempo on it. Nice idea by Saunders. She was back row, but she's deadly from the back row when she gets there. She just got a bit too much on that. Gorolnik now to serve for the Tigers. Good pass. Outside. Dug up. Serve. Kept alive. Can they bring it back? Nice try by the Tigers. Colorado College gave it everything they had, but serve is very tough to deal with back there. And now it's Elise Thompson going back to serve. We're tied at 1. This one passed well off the net, outside the court actually. Back row though. Dug up by Saunders. Oh, that's a great job. Finn Wilkins with a kill to the back corner. Didn't matter. It was a net violation on Colorado College anyway, but it went down 2-1 Eagles. That's going to go long. Lisa Thompson got a little too much on that one. 2-2. This will be, I believe, if I get it right, Isabel or Aragon Menzel, who, as I said, been a very, very good server for the Tigers. Short, but dug the pass well. Outside, McKnight, blocked. 3-2 Tigers take the lead. Great block there. That was a combination, I believe, of Freeberg and Mullen, but I checked that. That can't be right. Mullins. 3-2. Blocked again. Partially blocked, dug up. Thompson takes over. And Finn Wilkins uses a shot. Interesting shot, but caused confusion on the Colorado College side, and it's 3-3. And now Cassie Serve back to serve. Dug up by Thompson and partially blocked. McKnight, hammered. That's not coming back. 4-3 Eagles. McKnight is on fire. Now, she got blocked a couple of times, but don't let that fool you. She will keep swinging. 4-3 Eagles. Another great pass. Right side. Dug up by Carr. Kept alive, and now Carr will bring it over. Be a free ball back to the Tigers. They go outside. Out. What a great eye. Rick Swan now again upset with no call and a touch. His players think it was touched. Not getting a call. I'm back up here. I have no idea. 5-3. Middle. Never came. I don't think it came anyway. 6-3 Eagles. Tough serve, but passed very well. Hammered that time. No doubt about that one. Allie Freeberg with another monster swing, and she is a hammer. She's off temporarily. This to go in the back row, and this is Haley Harris, who's played very well back there. Of course, Colorado played very well all weekend. Dug up. McKnight blocked again. They are camped out on McKnight. That time they brought Saunders in from the right side into the middle, but still dug. So 5 serves 6. 1 point game. McKnight dug again. This will be an off roll shot. Dug up by Thompson. Finn Wilkins there. Not quite sure how she ended up there, but she did, so what am I saying? 7-5, great job by Wilkins in the front row. This one, tough pass, roll shot, dug up by free ball back to the Eagles. Can they convert? Right side. They cannot. Dug up by the Tigers. Dug up again by the Eagles. Back and forth we go. This is Martin. Missed. That's out. 6 serve 7. Good serve by Schwenke. She had some good serves in set 1. Jessica Schwenke did. 6 looking at 7. This is Spaethling in the back row now. Tough serve that she is. Martin. Touch. 8-6 Eagles. Not sure if that ball was in or out. Didn't matter. It was touched, so who knows. 8-6. Kelsey Means now into serve. Tough serve, but passed well. Back row, hammered. Beautiful swing out of the back row. And I believe that was Haley Harris. Beautiful swing, 7 looking at 8. And now Lizzie Counts, the setter, going back to serve. She is set very, very well this weekend. Short serve. Thompson brings it up. That's long. We're tied at 8. Martin got a bit too much of that one. She knows it. She won't do it again. 8-8. And again, this is much like set 1. Back and forth we went just about the entire way through. This one passed by. Wow, what a shot by Martin. Good bump set by Thompson. And then somehow Martin got a lot of that one to the deep corner. 9-8 Eagles. Tigers are right there, 1 point behind. One pass well. Dug up by Saunders. Dug. Tipped and dug. Again, Martin. Dug up again. Colorado playing great defense. Right side. That goes wide just by a touch. We've already got a score from one of the other quarters. Trinity in the same conference as Colorado College wins 3-0 and they advance. They win over Marymount to move on to the quarterfinals in Cedar Rapids. Hammered down that time. So Trinity wins 25-13, 25-11, 25-15 over Marymount. Ithaca and Clarkston still in a battle to see who moves on to the quarters. Excuse me, to the quarterfinals. 9 serves 10. Good passing by Emory has been a trademark. Martin, great dig. Doug. Emory gets that point blocked off the chest and down. 11-9 Eagles. This is very similar to game 1 in that a lot of errors on either side. Good crowd on hand. This for a chance to move on to the quarterfinals. Dug up by Thompson. Oh, that's a great shot by Maggie Rimmel. Wow, what a great, smart shot that was. Didn't need to be hard. That gives the Eagles a 3-point lead here in set 2. Sarah Carr, great server that she is. Takes her time. This one way off the net. Gonna be hit. Dug up by Carr. Outside, McKnight blocked. They are camped out waiting on McKnight. This time she puts it through. Dug up. Wow, what great defense. Oh, great defensive work. Free ball back to the Eagles again. Can they convert one? Somehow got it over, although it was tight. Well, we've got a back and forth game going of what could be called doubles, but are not. Dug up by Thompson, but it didn't matter. So both coaches are not happy with a couple of non-calls, but we play on. It's 10 looking at 12. Timeout. Apparently Emory looking for a call, but Jenny McDowell's called the timeout. Guess she wants her team to be refocused here a little bit. This feels like maybe that could have gotten them a little off track. In other Sweet 16 action, Ithaca is playing at Clarkson. Clarkson won the first set 25-21. Ithaca the second, Clarkson won the second 25-19. Ithaca the third 25-14, and 17-14 in the fourth set right now. So we've already got one team that's already moved on. Trinity has moved on, and they will be in Cedar Rapids for the Elite Eight and the Final Four, etc. So it's 10 looking at 12 right now. Timeout taken by Jenny McDowell. Team is playing very well. Both teams are playing very well. Not surprising given the level of competition we have here. Emory coming back on the floor, as is Colorado. They will serve, and it will be Anna Gorolnik to serve. Boy, she's made some digs. Really, really high quality play from the Libros, both of them. And Rick Swan now being paged again, or excuse me, talking again to the second referee about a call or a non-call. I have no idea. I'm up 3 stories. What do I know? And the Emory fans have become the chop. Nice job. They moved McKnight in from the middle to the outside. That may have been the purpose of the timeout, just to change things around. 13-10 Eagles by 3, and it'll be Elise Thompson back to serve. Soft serve, way off the net, but it will be hit. And that's a great shot, given that it was set so far off. Beautiful shot that time. 11-13. And this once again, Isabel Aragon-Menzel. Isabel has had a great serving run here in this tournament. McKnight, dug up, and it's out. Again, Elise Thompson has got the Eagle eyes. And then she plays for the Eagles, so I guess that makes sense. 14-11 Eagles. But that ball was not far off. Cassie served with the serve. Thompson, little miscommunication there on offense. Right side. And hammered and black. And the block there. This is a very good blocking team. They go right and left, and they block equally effective both ways. 12 looking at 14 now. Haley Harris to serve for the Tigers. This one passed, but not well. Free ball back. Gonna go outside. Net violation on Emory. 13 looking at 14, and I don't think this is gonna be over for a while. We're gonna be here at 1 point and 2 points pretty much the entire way. Both these teams so good. Ace. So, tough serve from Haley Harris, and we are tied at 14 apiece. It's a game to 11. Tough serve, ace. Wow, what great serves, 15-14. Really tough serves. Short. This one passed well. Right side. Just out. 15 apiece. Stopped the serving run, and getting Haley off the serving line had to be a priority for the Eagles because she was doing some great stuff. And now we got Schwenke back to serve. Jessica Schwenke to serve for the Eagles. 15 apiece, game to 10. That's long. 16-15 Tigers. Colorado College back with the serve, and this will be Spaethling back to serve. If you're an Eagles fan, you're happy she's off the front line because she is wicked deadly on the front line with her block and her hits. Dug up. Back and forth we go. Looking for a touch, did not get one. And the disbelief on the Colorado College side continues. They are not happy with the officiating at all. It is 16 apiece, which is a game to 9. Tough serve, passed off the net. Back row, roll, dug. Tight pass, but dug and down. 17-16, and this team, Colorado, is built for the long haul. They will not go away gently, and I said that a lot this weekend, but these teams are here, and they're here because they've won conferences or been runners-up in conferences. They're all good. And here is an excellent setter, a senior setter in Lizzie Counts. Left-hander goes over, pass well. Nice job there, bringing Martin in the middle. That's something I have not seen the Eagles do much. We're tied at 17. It's a game to 8. Wow. Nobody's really put any margin between him there. And here is Saunders back to serve. Region Player of the Year. No doubt why. Tough serve, but pass well, but off. Dug up by Thompson. Martin. Joust. On the line. Cassie serve. Wow, what a shot from the middle of the court on the line. 18-17 Eagles. Well passed. Outside. Off the block and there. Good job, and we're tied at 18. It's a game to 6. Excuse me, game to 7 now. No space between either team right now. It's a one-point game. Back serving for Colorado College, Jordan Mullen, who's been outstanding. Well passed. Martin. In the back corner. I think she had a touch, but didn't matter. In the back corner at 19-18. Moving the hitters around, keeping away from a very formidable Colorado College block has worked for Emory. Here's Sarah Carr back in, who's played big in the front line, in the back line and with her serve. 19-18 Eagles. Can Carr get a couple here on her serve, maybe? Not. That's a great pass. Right side, blocked and down. That's McKnight with Rimmel. Great job by Maggie Rimmel and Morgan McKnight. 20 looking at 18. This is about the point in the set we were last time, and Colorado College has both their timeouts left. I wouldn't be surprised to see Rick Swan take one with one more point. Soft serve, but pass well. Right side, down. 19 looking at 18. It's still a one-point game. Gorelnik now back, and she has played very, very well on defense for the Libero. Has done everything you'd expect her to do. 19 looking at 20. Wow. Net violation. 21-19. And Thompson now in. Finn Wilkins takes Maggie Rimmel's spot in the front row and Elise Thompson in the back row to serve. 2-point game. Well passed. Wow. Allie Freeberg with a hammering shot there. It's a one-point game again, 20 looking at 21. Every point so critical in a match like this. Pass by Saunders. McKnight. Over. Wow. Finn Wilkins said, I'll deliver that one. 22-20. Getting awfully close to 25, but I'm surprised that Rick Swan didn't take a timeout there. Blocked. Back on offense. Go the Tigers. Thompson gets that one. Right side. Dug up. Wow, what a dig by Gorelnik. Blocked and down. 21 serves 22. We trade side outs. Emory had a shot to Gorolnik with a monster dig. Great, great job. 1 point game still. Haley Harris serving, and she's been very good back there in the back row and serving for the Tigers. 21 looking at 22. Sarah Carr took it. I think maybe thought it was out. Oh, look at that. McKnight, with all that power, has built up the equity to use the roll shot, and she tipped it on top of the block. 23-21. Can McKnight now serve to put set point on the board? 23, timeout. There's the timeout I thought would get taken earlier by Rick Swan. 2 point game. My. The offensive numbers, Emory has improved their hitting to 240, which is still not where they usually are, but pretty darn good given who they're up against here. Colorado College hitting only 162, but again, we've got a 2 point game here, so both these teams have played awfully well. Allie Freeberg with 6 kills, Jordan Mullen with 4, Megan Homan with 3, Georgia Mullins with 2, Lizzie Counts with 1, Margot Spaethling only 1. I think that's an area they're going to have to, again, get Margot more involved. And for the Eagles, well, much as yesterday, Morgan McKnight with 10 kills, Tara Martin with 7, so it's been the outside attack, but Finn Wilkins with 6, Cassie served the setter with 3, Leah Saunders with 2, Maggie Rimmel with 2. So nicely done there. In the back row, Leah Saunders with 6 digs, Elise Thompson with 10. Boy, what another one of these great sets, monster sets. It's only a 2 point game now. And there's a chance to also ice Morgan McKnight a little bit. Not saying she will be iced, but that's always a hope you get coming out of a timeout if you're the team that called it. 23 serves 21. McKnight. Didn't ice her. Outside. Partially blocked. 22 serves 23. And this will be Spaethling in the back row now. Didn't have a chance to call her name very much because she didn't get set very much up there. But she is a very effective server. Thompson with a great pass. Outside. That's long. We're tied at 23. And there's a timeout taken by Jenny McDowell. That was her last one, so no surprise there. The 2 point game, we are tied 23 apiece. Wow. Kind of what you'd expect, I think, at a regional final. There's 2 teams that are very evenly matched, and Colorado College may have lost their conference championship, but they are an awfully, awfully fine team. They lost to Trinity, who's already qualified now for the Elite 8. On to the quarterfinals, they went with a 3-0 win earlier over Marymount. And very convincing 3-0 win, 25-13, 25-11, 25-15. So they really took care of business in a hurry. 23 apiece. Colorado College will retain the serve. And the next point for either side becomes set point. So I'll be interested to see, and it will be Spaethling, and she is just as good serving as anything else she does. Pass is critical, so a good timeout by Jenny McDowell. That first contact here is critical. Short, passed up by Thompson. Right side, dug up. Dug up again. Tip, dug. Oh my, the roll shot worked. I was wondering, but the roll shot by Saunders goes as a kill. They don't put a speedometer on kills. They all count as kills. 24 serve 23, set point for the Eagles. Wow, what a set. This one passed off the net. Outside they go. Blocked. No, blocked. I'm sorry, I checked that. Blocked on the Emory side. We got free volleyball now. We're going to at least 26, and we're tied 24 apiece. 24-24 on the kill. I believe that was Freeburg again, I think. She has been a monster. This one passed off the net. Martin, oh my! Martin went straight down. Wow. Hammered that ball. 25-24. And back to serve now, Saunders. Set point on the board again for the Eagles. This one passed well off the net. But down it goes. Jordan Mullen. Their outside attack has been effective. We're playing at 27. It's 25 apiece. And this is Mullen who just put that ball down. Free ball back. Dug up by Thompson. Martin. My. 26-27, and Martin has come to play. And she will go back and serve now, puts McKnight back in the front row, but the outside attack for the Eagles, especially late in this set, has been a sight. Well passed. Net violation on the Eagles. 26 apiece. We're playing at 28. We might be here a while. Gorolnik, who has played monster back row. Dug up. McKnight, dug. Back row, they're going to attack. Saunders with a great pass. Oh, wow. And now set point on the board for Colorado. Miscommunication between setter and hitter there. No timeouts left for Emory. Colorado still's got one left. Dug up. Blocked. McKnight said, okay, I got the net the first time, not this time. 27 apiece. We are tied again. We're going to 29. Elise Thompson back to serve. One of the better servers that the Eagles have got, and they serve tough all the time. But again, the Colorado passing has been exceptional. Dug up. McKnight. Dug up again. Dug up, powered by serve. Dug up. Back row. Oh my. There's a miscommunication on the Colorado side. It's 28-27, the Eagles. Now with another set point on the board. That Rick Swan surprised he didn't use that timeout there, but I'm not a coach. Tough serve. Passed off the net. Dug up. McKnight. Going to be a free ball back to the Eagles. Can they convert and close out set two? Oh, yes, they can. 29-27 in a monster set. Wow. Emory goes up 2-0 on a phenomenal Colorado College team. They put it all out there, and they darn near took it, because I thought they had it a few different times. Wow, what a set. .238 now. Colorado's hitting percentage has improved to 163, but again, that is courtesy of great blocks, great defense on both sides. Colorado College out blocking Emory 6-3. Emory out digging Colorado College just by a few, 40-38. I'm sorry, the hitting percentage for the match for Emory is 198, for Colorado 072. Mullen with 7 kills, Allie Freeburg with 6, Megan Homan with 4, Georgia Mullins with 2, Lizzie Counts with 1, Margot Spaethling with 1, but she's had 4 block assists as Margot Spaethling, and her presence at the net is very special. And if you're an Eagles fan, you're catching your breath right now. And Morgan McKnight has absolutely been phenomenal at the net. She's been set 29 times, has got 11 kills, hitting .310. Tara Martin, 9 kills, hitting .192. Finn Wilkins with 6 kills, hitting .556. Cassie Serb with 3 kills. Leah Saunders with 3. Maggie Rimmel with 2. And the back row play, 13 digs for Anna Gorolnik from Colorado College. And for Emory, Elise Thompson with 11. Boy, it has been well played, and the teams now have changed sides again. The Eagles will go from left to right across your device, and Colorado will go from right to left. But the Emory crowd happy, but they're kind of a quiet bunch. The Colorado crowd, I know, is disappointed, but they shouldn't be because their team has played phenomenal. They've lost 25 to 20 and 29-27 in what may have been the best set volleyball I've seen all year. Emory back on the floor, and we're about ready for live volleyball again here. Emory up 2-0. So impressed with the play here at the regional final. The winner moves on to Cedar Rapids in the Elite 8. And even though Emory is up 2-0, nobody count out Colorado College. This is a team that is tournament tested tough, and they will fight all the way, I assure you. Same lineups in for both sides. And it will be Colorado putting the ball in play to start us here in set number 3. And that will be in set number 3. That's a strange looking play to start a set off with. They're going outside and blocked. Serb Rimmel. And that's a strange looking sequence all the way around, but the first point goes to Colorado College no matter what you call it. Isabel Aragon Menzel with that first point. The first point in any set's big, especially in a regional final. Pass by Thompson, outside, guess who? Oh yeah, Morgan McKnight delivers the word. We're tied at 1 in set 3. Elise Thompson back to serve now. Dug up by Carr after the serve, great defense. Dug up, McKnight hammered. 2-1 McKnight. Great defensive work in the back row by Carr, keeping that ball alive because I thought it was down. 2-1 Eagles. Thompson. Dug up, free ball back over. Double hit called on Colorado College, and that didn't come as a surprise to the bench. That wasn't a great set. 3-1 Eagles. Question will be for either team, will fatigue come into play? I doubt it because I think both these teams are trained for the long haul. 3-1 Eagles. That goes long. Thompson got a bit too much on that one. 2 looks at 3. And this is Haley Harris, who's really played well in the back row for Colorado College. Bump set outside, and that great job by McKnight. My. Bump set off the bump set that serve had to put up because it came out a lot of spin. 4 serves to the Eagles. Tight and down. Spaethling there from the right side hammered that ball home. She now goes to the back row. 3 looking at 4. Well passed. Wow, great dig. Thompson takes it over. Outside. Oh, a little off-speed action that time. McKnight with a smart shot, just a little off-speed. My. When you've been hitting the ball as hard as she's been hitting, people are waiting back, waiting for you to hammer it, and that time just took a little off, and it dropped. 5-3. McKnight to serve. Dug up by serve. Comes off the arms, but unable to be controlled by Saunders on the right side. 6-3 Eagles. McKnight continues. Good serve, good pass. That goes wide. 7-3 Eagles, and it wouldn't be surprised for a quick timeout here. One more point, I think Rick Swan's going to pull the trigger. I think he has to. His team's down 2-0, and he can't let them get behind by a lot. Net violation on the Eagles. That's on Saunders, I think. So that saves a timeout. 4 serves 7. And this is setter Lizzie Counts, who has done a tremendous job. Not always had the ball to set that she would like, but she has still been very effective moving the ball around. This high-powered Colorado offense. 4 looking at 7. Tough serve, ace. Maureen Schick with that pass. That was a tough serve. 5 serve 7. The left-hander goes back. Thompson with a perfect pass. Saunders hammers. Saunders seems to be coming alive now offensively. She's already been doing a great job in the back row and with her block. She comes into the, starts getting the way she normally does hitting. The Eagles will be tough to deal with. 8-5. Emory leads. Kelsey Means now to serve. This one passed off the net, bump set, back row. This is where they're dangerous. Dug up. Free ball back over. Another free ball back over to the Eagles. Can they convert? Outside. Martin kept alive again. Boy, this team can play. But not that time. They're blocked. Saunders and Rimmel got that 9-5. They kept a lot of balls alive. 9 serves 5. Still surprised the timeout hasn't been called, but I know you only get 2, so that's why I'm up here. Tough serve. Passed well, though. Outside. Beautiful swing, beautiful shot. Jordan Mullen with a power shot there on the outside. Nicely done, and it'll be Mullen to serve. 6 looking at 9. Well passed. Rimmel. Quick set. Down. 10-6. Side-out offense for Emory starting to really come alive, and now Saunders going back. She will serve. Jonna Braden does a great job running the offense, the serving offense for the Eagles. Oh, that was not out by much, but it was out, just a touch. 7 serves 10. And here's Gorolnik, who has played splendidly in the back row for Colorado College. Good server as well. Thompson continues. Wow, great up by Gorolnik. Gonna be a roll shot. Actually, not much of a roll, I lied. Dug up by Gorolnik. Right side. Dug up by Saunders. Tip. Tip. Oh, what a great shot there. Smart shot. That's by Freeburg, and that puts another point on the board. Gorolnik with a couple of great defensive plays in that sequence. 8 looking at 10. Thompson. Beautiful shot by Rimmel. Great set. Didn't have to hit it that hard, just put it where she knew the defense wasn't. Very nicely done. 11-8 Eagles. Sarah Carr, who has been spectacular in the back row. 11-8. This one passed well off the net, but passed well. Oh, wow. That's one that Emory wants back. That was a roll shot that just dropped into the front right quadrant that I think Emory would think they should have had that. 9 serves 11. Tough serve. Got a great back line now. Isabel Aragon Menzel serving. Tough serve. Back row for Carr. Dug up by Serb. That one never came. 10-11. 1 point game. I'm beginning to feel I'm seeing the same set each of the 3 times. That last one was absolutely a heart stopper. We may be seeing the same thing happening here. Nice call by Carr. 12-10 Eagles by 2. Finn Wilkins back in the front line. Maggie Rimmel goes out. Morgan McKnight back on the front line as well. Elise Thompson will serve. Tough serve. Going to be a free ball back to the Eagles. Can they convert? Not this time. Good defensive work. Dug up. Serve! What a smart shot. The left-hander goes up and puts it in the corner where it was almost undiggable. 13-10 Eagles. Substitution in the Eagle for the Tigers. Bring Caitlin Lawrence in, a defensive specialist, senior, to play in the back row. Probably just give it another player a breather, I think. Thompson to serve. That one probably was long, but it was played. Doug. McKnight. Doug. Dumped. Doug again. Rimmel. No, check that. Finn Wilkins. 14-10. Finn Wilkins with a hammering shot that time. 14-10. Emory by 4. Dumped, kept alive. Net violation on the Eagles. That's by McKnight, I think. Kind of hard for me to see from up here, but I think it was McKnight, but or it could be Wilkins. But they're both making big plays at the net. 11 serving 14. Colorado with the ball back. Another very effective server. Haley Harris in the front back row to serve for the Tigers. 11 looking at 14. Well served, but well passed. McKnight, tipped. Dug, outside, blocked. Roll shot brought up by Thompson, outside to McKnight. Dug and down. They are camped out waiting on McKnight. They know what she's capable of. 12-14. That ball had to be set there, though. No place else for serve to go with that. 12 looking at 14 now. Both teams have got both timeouts left. This one passed way off the net. From the back row. Out. That was a rescue. Wow. I don't know how that happened, but somehow Emory got that point after a ball went back and forth. Serve. Tough serve there. Blocked. And this will not come back. 16-12. Surprise with 2 timeouts left, and yep, there it is. Had to call timeout. Down 4 with 9 to go. He had to call timeout. Wow. I know I've said that a lot, but these two teams are playing at the absolute top level you can see. McKnight now with 16 kills. Couple of statistical notes, if I can get them. Emory hitting 360 in this set, so that tells you a lot about it right there. The Eagles really putting on the offensive show on 11 kills, only 2 errors. Colorado College only 7 kills, 3 errors, hitting 160. Total blocks. Colorado College still out blocking Emory 7-5. Defensively, 53-49. Emory leads. Emory back on the floor. 16-12. Serve will continue with her serve, and it is a good one. And the Eagle fans are up, but then so are the Tiger fans. Very impressive them bringing this many fans from Colorado to Atlanta. This one passed off the net, but passed well. Right side, just long. Just long. 17-12, Eagles by 5. No, check that. That ball goes back. I guess it was touch was seen. 13 serve 16, Eagles by 3. Sorry, I didn't see that. The scoreboard was turned and everything. Nice job by Finn Wilkins. Just tipped it over in the middle of the hole. 17-13, Eagles by 4. Morgan McKnight back to serve. Well passed. Blocked. In the plane. Dug. Dug again. Nope. Martin tried to knock it over, unable to do so. Great job by Colorado College there on offense. 14 serve 17. And this is the setter, Liz Counts, back to serve. Good job by Thompson. Right side. Hammered. Saunders with a big swing there. 18 serves 14. Kelsey Means will come in to serve as she has done so effectively for the Eagles. Tough serve, but passed well. Right side. Oh, wow. Went down the block. Martin and Rimmel had pieces of it, but weren't able to find it on the block, and it's 15 looking at 18. Back serving for the Tigers, Jordan Mullen. Saunders hammered. And Saunders has really sprung to life in the last couple of sets. 19-15. Side-out offense for Emory has really come on strong here. And it will be Saunders serving. Tough serve. Tipped and down. 16-19, back and forth we go. And Gorolnik, who has had some monster digs. Well passed. Rimmel makes it, puts point 20 on the board for the Eagles. They're up by 4. This will be Sarah Carr back to serve, and she serves well and plays great back row for the Eagles. They're up by 4. This one passed well off the line, but crushed. But dug outside. McKnight. Nice try by the Colorado. 21-16, Emory in the zone. They're up by 5 with 4 to go. I always call being in the zone when you're up by as many as you have to go. Emory goes from being up by 4 to up by 5 with only 4 to go. Don't count out the Colorado College Tigers. They have played so hard. This is by far not over. Jenny McDowell talking to her team, and I'm sure saying maintain focus, maintain concentration, maintain intensity. 4 points is what separates Emory from the Elite Eight. Colorado still in their huddle. That was Rick Swan's last time out. Emory has their 2 left should they need them. And it'll be Sarah Carr back to serve, who has played phenomenal on the back row. And we're now, the Tigers coming back on the court. Do not count this bunch out. It may be a gap of 5, but Tigers more than capable of closing that, especially when you've got Spaethling in the front row. Number 19 is a really fine attacker. Carr not fazed by the timeout. Well passed though, and guess who? Dug up by Thompson. That goes out. McKnight knocked it off the hands and over. Rick Swan looking for a double hit call there. He's not going to get it. 22-16. I know what he was looking for, but he's not getting it. 3 points from victory. Outside. Blocked, but dug. They go right side. Dug up by Carr. Right side. That didn't go. Nice idea by Saunders, but that one didn't go. She was back row and didn't quite have the angle I think she likes. 17 looking at 22. Isabel Aragon-Menzel to serve, and she's a tough server. I could see her rattling off serves here. But passed well. Outside. McKnight. 23-17. Finn Wilkins back in the front row. Elise Thompson to serve. Next one puts set point on the board. Right side. Blocked, but out. (18) looking at 23. Haley Harris to serve. Saunders with a nice pass. That's long. Wilkins missed that one. 19 serves 23, and like I said, this team is far from out of it. Don't even think about that. I'm sure one more, Jenny might take a timeout. And that was just a tough serve, could not be controlled. 20 serves 23, and there's the timeout I thought Jenny McDowell might call, because this is a tough server. You want to try and slow her down a little bit and try and regain your focus. 2 points to go to the Elite Eight for Emory. 2 points, but that could be a long way. With this team they're facing, this Colorado College team is a tough one. 20 looking at 23 now. Quick timeout actually taken by the Eagles. They're back on the floor. Wouldn't be surprised if they slide up a little bit after the toss on the serve to try and make sure they get this one. 2 really, really good serves by Haley Harris. Really good serves. I wouldn't be surprised Emory waits until the toss and then steps up a little bit. Elise Thompson, Sarah Carr, and Leah Saunders. 20 looking at 23. And Harris back to serve again. Big serve for both sides now. This one passed off the net. Guess who? McKnight. Doug. Hammered down. Jordan Mullen, no surprise, 21-23. Jenny McDowell still has a timeout left. She'll try and not use it, of course, but she has it if she needs to. And there is match point on the board for the Eagles, 24-21. Emory crowd is up, 24-21, match point. Serve to serve. And that is gonna do it. Emory has taken it out. 25-21 on a tough serve that was not passed well. Emory wins 25-20, 29-27, 25-21. The Eagles are moving on to Cedar Rapids to try and break into the Final Four. They start out in the Elite Eight. We know at least one of their opponents may be Trinity. We'll see about the rest. Emory hit 351 in that set, 18 kills, only 5 errors. Hitting got better and better. And Colorado College, no slouch, they hit 250 in that set. For the match, Emory hit 241, which is about their average as a team. Colorado College 126. Emory got out-blocked 7-5, but out-dug Colorado College 57-51. Individually, Jordan Mullen with 10 kills, Allie Freeberg with 7, Megan Homan with 6, Margot Spaethling with 5, Georgia Mullins with 3, Haley Harris with 2, and Lizzie Counts with 1. On the Emory side, well, guess whose name I'm going to say first? Morgan McKnight, 19 kills, backs up her 21 kill performance yesterday, hitting 400. Tara Martin with 9 kills, Finn Wilkins with 8 kills, Leah Saunders with 7, Maggie Rimmel with 5, Cassie Serb with 4. In the back row, well, for Colorado College, Anna Gorolnik played excellent, 19 digs for her. Leah Saunders with 12, and we will now see Colorado get their well-deserved award for finishing second in the region. They deserve it because they played great. These are all, I think these are all tournament awards, which I wouldn't be surprised at. First for Colorado, Jordan Mullen, and boy does she deserve that. Next one is a tremendous setter in Lizzie Counts. Great job by her setting a very good offense.
Leah Saunders, Emory.
And Leah Saunders from Emory. No surprise there. Probably a few players who are not mentioned because they're probably already gone, I'm guessing. I don't know that, but I'm just guessing. Cassie Serb, the other setter. Two great setters battling it out here.
The most outstanding player of the Atlanta Regional for the 2019 NCAA Division III Volleyball Championships from Emory, Morgan McKnight.
Emory has won, and Morgan McKnight, I think, has just been awarded the MVP of the regional, I think. And boy, does she deserve it after her performances the last couple of days, because my, oh my, did she put on a show. Great job, but all these players deserve it. They got here, and let me tell you, that's not a small matter. Getting here is not small. And we're first going to see some awards presented to Colorado College and then to Emory. And that will end our broadcast for the day, and we will send the Emory Eagles off to Cedar Rapids with our very best wishes. And here's some final stats for you. Jordan Mullen with that 10 kills I mentioned. Allie Freeberg with 7. Megan Homan with 6. Margot Spaethling with 5. Georgia Mullins with 3. And the dig category, well, Anna Gorolnik put on a show defensively. Emory had 3 players in double digits for digs, which I'll get to in a second. But again, Morgan McKnight, wow. That is all I can say is absolutely wow. Devastatingly effective from the outside. 19 kills, 7 for Saunders, 4 for Serbs. Finn Wilkins with 8. Maggie Rimmel was 5, so everyone got in on the offensive action. Defensively, Leah Saunders with 12 digs, Sarah Carr with 10, and Elise Thompson with 17. Runs that back row like nobody I have seen in quite some time. And now some awards being presented first, of course, too. First two. The Tigers have, I know it's tough to lose, but I hope they go home proud of what they've accomplished, because they are an outstanding team. And I know that's easy for me to say sitting up here, but there's a lot of teams that they would have beaten 3-0 today, not lost to 3-0. And now for the coaching staff, Rick Swan, great job that he's done with this team. His assistant, Chad Nagenstein, assistant Wayne Weatherby, assistant Shelly Small, and assistant Clay Pinyard. Great job by all of them. They had their team ready to play, and I tell you, against a lot of teams, they win. They win. Not today, but against a lot of teams, they will win. And now Emory will receive their awards, I guess, for winning the regional and moving on to the Elite Eight. We know at least one of their opponents will be Trinity. And now it's time to present the award for winning the region. And a chance to defend that national championship to the Eagles.
We will introduce the entire award, the entire team. Number 1, Katie Holm.
And our PA announcer here is kind of taken over, which is wonderful, and the girls getting their awards. All getting their handshakes in order, numerics. But I do want to recognize this Colorado College team for playing an outstanding match. Anna Gorolnik, Peyton Hummel, Lizzie Counts, Georgia Mullins, Megan Homan, Haley Harris, Peyton Young, Emma Newland, Rachel Cruz, Isabel Aragon Menzel, Livia Lazera, Caitlin Lawrence, Jordan Mullen, Isabella Vasquez, Allie Freeberg, Lainey Swan, and Marguerite Spall-Faithling. And it's tough to lose, but they played really well. And of course the Eagles, well, they are the Eagles. And they have been so strong and so solid. Some of the assistants for Emory being recognized now, and I know we'll hear a big cheer when the name Jenny McDowell is mentioned. As you should see, she gets a big cheer as well. But it has been outstanding bringing Emory Volleyball to you this year, and we send them off to Cedar Rapids with our best wishes to come home with the defense of that national championship. And here come the Eagle captains, Megan McKnight, Elise Thompson coming out and receiving the Regional Championship Award. That'll go on what is already a very crowded bookshelf, or bookshelves, I should say. But for everyone who makes these broadcasts possible, John Farina in particular, I want to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed our presentation of Emory Volleyball this year. And as always, I tell you, we will see you down the road and in the gym. This is Phil Bush saying goodbye.